offensive line and the running backs.
So Evanich will be set to kick off. Humphreys, Hooper, and Davis back deep to receive. And again, it's along the ground. And this one is going to be taken and downed right at the 25-yard line by the Quakers.
I don't have that number on my roster.
I don't either.
Typed up here, Todd. Number 86.
Oh, we apologize. Not on the roster. Nonetheless, Salem is going to get it at their own 26-yard line. Martin at quarterback, Davis and Humphreys are the running backs. McLaughlin at the wing, Jones at wide receiver, Hendershot is the tight end. On first down and 10, left to right goes Salem in the second half. It's Humphreys right up the middle on the handoff, and not much running room on first down.
Got to give the Dukes a lot of credit. They have really shut down the running game of the Salem Quakers after that very first play of the game. That long touchdown run by Humphreys, that's basically been about it.
Up front for Salem, Baker at center, Lucas and Morris in the guards. Irizarry and Kolich are the tackles. Jones and Humphreys both check out. Charles Hughes will split left. And Ryan Fritz will join Eric Davis in the backfield on second down and 8. And the give left or to the right side goes Fritz, trying to get to the outside. McIlvain had him wrapped up and let him go, and they drive him out of bounds at the 30. It's going to be a gain of about 1.5 yards. It'll be third down and 6 to go for Salem.
Boy, Fritz had to do it all on his own that time, too. There really wasn't that many blockers out in front of him. So after a short gain, it'll be third down and 6, and the Quakers in the first half just 1 for 4 on their third down conversions. Ball on their own 31.
To the left is Jones, about 10 yards to the left. In the wing is McLaughlin. Third down, misdirection, double handoff. It's McLaughlin to the left with some blockers, trying to get to the outside, puts his head upfield, but he's only going to get 1 yard. They ended up getting out too wide, and the pursuit caught up. And it's going to be fourth down and 5.
And the punting team comes on. So the Quakers 3 and out in their first drive of the second half, which really sets the tone for the rest of the period. In the half, Quakers get 4 yards.
So McMillan, after a 37-yard punt his first time, will kick it away. Low snap, and he went down to one knee, picked the ball up, and he's down at the 17-yard line. A loss of 14 on the fourth down play. And the Dukes are going to start out at the Salem 17.
Last week it was the penalties that were the gift that the Quakers gave that time. Just a simple mistake, a bad snap, forced McMillan to go down for it. When he had the ball, his knee touched down, and not bad to start your drive on the Quaker 17-yard line if you're a Duke fan.
Cold Snow at quarterback on first down. They turn, they give it to Balderson, and nowhere to go. Balderson joined by Allen in the backfield. The wide receivers are Frank, Lilly, and McIlvain. Franks is the tight end. Conrad up front at center. The tackles are Nichols and Burnell. Wade and Brady are the 2 tackles, as Balderson will lose a half a yard on first down.
Well, let's see what Marlington does here on offense. You have to figure that Salem in the locker room said key on Balderson, so let's see if they might elect to go back to the air, or maybe Cold Snow run it a couple times.
And they're going to roll left. Cold Snow to throw, dumps it out to Balderson at the 16-yard line. Hemmed in there by Davis, will tackle him out of bounds at the 12. That's a good defensive play by Davis to make the tackle. There's a new play. They roll out and hit Balderson coming out of the backfield.
They've got Balderson listed at 5'10", 170, but he looks bigger than that. It looks like a load to bring down. And this will bring up a key, very key, third down and 5 on the Quaker 11-yard line.
6-yard reception.
The Dukes 3 of 6 converting these in the first half.
Cold Snow, play fake up the middle, gives it to Balderson around the left end, cuts it up the middle to the 5-yard line, brought down at the 1. 12 yards and a first down for the Marlington Dukes.
Again, Balderson found a nice little hole right up the gut and made a couple nice moves. And he takes the ball very close to the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it on the 2.
So a run of 10. And now a whistle will stop things.
Salem timeout.
9:11 to play, third quarter, 15-14 Marlington, but they're knocking on the door. We'll be back on WSOM. Minutes, 11 seconds to play here in the third quarter, and Gary, Coach Boren, with his defense backed up against the goal line, uses a timeout.
And the rain, it looks like, coming down even harder now. First and goal on the 2-yard line. And the Quakers do not want to go down any further than what they are, 15 to 14.
Well, they've stopped these 2-point conversions from this same spot. First and goal, it's Allen, tries to get to the outside. No, he's not going to do it. Good tackle. Good play made by, look like, Morrison. It'll be second down. He may have even lost a yard.
Well, in short yardage situations, the Quakers D is stiffened up on the run. It's been in the other situations it's hurt them tonight. But that is a loss of 1, so I'll make it second down and 3.
So they tried to cross the Quakers up, give it to Allen. It didn't work. One wide out to the right, 2 tight ends on second down and 3. And goal from the 3. It's Cold Snow straight up the middle. Did he get in? He did. What a surge from the offensive line. 3-yard quarterback sneak, and the Dukes are on top, 21-14.
I didn't think there was any way he was going to get in. It looked like he had no momentum when he went into that line. A 3-yard quarterback sneak. And that makes the lead 7 right now. They'll probably kick it this time to make it an 8-point margin.
Ryan Robbins will attempt the extra point out of the Todd Frank hold. Good snap, good hold, and a good kick. 8:37 left, third quarter. It's the Dukes on top, 22-14. You're listening to high school football in the home of the Quakers, WSOM. Drive, 1:55, 17 yards, and the touchdown. And Hooper's going to take the kick off the 21, bobbles it, and finally falls on it at the 20. There's a flat tire on this Quaker machine right now. Sale will take over at the 20 with 8:32 to go.
Quakers have had trouble on kickoffs and returning kicks tonight.
Well, after Humphreys had that fine return in the first half, they've kicked it along the ground. It's hard to pick up a wet football.
And again, the Quakers 80 yards from the goal line. And Marlington's drive's been a little closer than that.
Yeah, that was
that last
17 yards.
Since we have an official's timeout on the field. It's just allowing time for that ball to get even a little more wet.
Yep. Not sure what the delay. Oh, it's Josh Hendershot's helmet.
Yeah, equipment problem for the Quakers.
This is high school football on WSOM AM 600 Salem Youngstown, along with Gary Goddard. This is Todd Bell, AJ McLeod at the WSOM Sports Studio, and Tricia Anderson engineering this whole mess. If we can get an announcer that can talk, it might be much better. Quakers have Humphreys and Davis in the backfield. Jones split to the left. It's going to be Jones, or I should say Davis, the fullback, up the middle across the 25. Good play on first down, 6 yards, as the slippery Eric Davis will get the ball to the 26-yard line.
Even a little more slippery with this rain coming down. And the Quakers really need to get this ground game going. I mean, that's going to be the key here under any Bill Boren team, is the running game, and the Dukes have really stopped that tonight.
5 carries, 11 yards now for Davis, as they credit him with 7 on 2nd down and 3. Give his fake up the middle. Martin rolls right, just lobs it downfield, and this one is intercepted. That one picked off by Jason Lilly. Ill-advised throw from Martin, and it is intercepted as the Quakers were looking for Jim Stockton out of the backfield.
Well, he had an open wide receiver in Jones, but he just underthrew him. And a pretty easy pickoff there. First interception on the year for Martin.
So the Dukes will take over. First down and 10 from their own 47-yard line. Clock at 7.5 to go. And the handoff to Allen right up the middle, and he may lose a yard on this one as the Quakers converged on that tackle.
Only down 1 touchdown. The Quakers really need to stop the Dukes. How many drives in a row now have resulted in points for Marlington here?
Well, 4 of the last 5.
Yeah.
And the only one that didn't was the fumble return. 2nd down after that loss of a yard for Allen. And Cold Snow play fakes, rolls right, fumble, balls on the ground. The Quakers, did they come up with it? No. Oh, I don't know how.
Jason Murray had his hand in there. He knocked the ball free from Cold Snow. And you're right, Todd. There were 4 Quakers around that ball. I don't know who could have possibly picked that up for Marlington. But it will make it 3rd down and let's call it 18.
Loss of 6 on the play. Big play for the Quaker defense. Lilly split to the near side. Frank to the right. He's a burner. Cold Snow drops back. He throws. They set up a screen to Balderson to the right with room and blockers. 45-50 to the 45 of Salem. Ooh. Not enough for the first down, and everybody now can exhale as they were holding their breath, seeing how much room Balderson had on that play, but it was not enough.
Close. About 4 yards short, 3 yards short. You know, again, that screen has worked against Salem tonight. The Quakers putting so much pressure on Cold Snow. Once you get by that initial rush, it's easy yards. Quakers fortunate to stop that one, and Marlington will come out to punt.
Davis back to receive at his own 20. Good snap. Frank handles it, his best kick of the night. Davis is going to catch it on the run at the 11-yard line. He looks left, up the middle then, and to the 24-yard line. 13-yard return after a fine punt.
So the Quakers catch a break. A nice defensive play by Murray to force a fumble that the Dukes recovered. However, on 3rd down, they come up short, and the Quakers another drive here with 5:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. And the Quakers down 22-14. From their own 25. First down play for Salem with Jones to the near side. McLaughlin on a wing will come in motion behind the running backs, and he'll get the pitch. 2 in front of him, and he's going to get to the 27-yard line, and a fumble, and the Dukes have the football. Nice play by Trent McIlvain as he came up from his safety position, made the tackle, and somehow they stripped the football, and Marlington will get it at their own 27, or I should say at the Salem 27-yard line. Well, Todd, we've seen the effects of the rain here in the last couple of plays. Couple of turnovers. We've had 3 turnovers in the span of a minute here, I believe. Or at least 2 fumbles, 1 recovered by Marlington, however. Got the Quakers winning the interception and a fumble here.
So Marlington gets ready to set up for their first play.
And looking for something on the field.
Allen had to check out. Ryan Robbins will come in, and he'll be the fullback on the play. And they tell him to play and kind of which direction to go. This is the third string fullback. And to throw on first down, Cold Snow looks for the end zone. It will be tipped and almost intercepted by Ryan Jones. He had good defense, but Cold Snow well underthrown on that pass.
Now again, the pressure got to Cold Snow. Make it 2nd down and 10 with the ball on the Quaker 28. And Salem, of all things, does not want to go down 2 touchdowns.
Quakers down by 8 points. 2 wide receivers to the near side, and Cold Snow will throw. Cox and fires. It's caught by Balderson out of the backfield. Davis slams him to the ground. Out of bounds at around the 23-yard line.
Nice tackle.
Gain of 5.
Nice tackle on Balderson. We've seen how slippery he can be. And Davis did a good job of bringing him down. It will bring up a 3rd down and a long 5, maybe even 6, with the ball on the Quaker 23. And this might even be 2-down territory for the Dukes.
3rd down and a long 5. Near side hash mark. And Cold Snow will give it to Balderson up the middle with a hole. He's got the first down to the 15. Another great move to the 10-5. Touchdown Balderson. 23-yard touchdown run, and Marlington back into the end zone.
Oh, what a move on Ryan Jones. Jones was going to come up for the hit, and Balderson stopped dead in his tracks. And Jones didn't know which way to go.
Three-play drive that time. And they'll try the extra point. (28-14) right now with the extra point pending. Good snap, good hold, and Robbins' kick is perfect again. 29-14 Dukes with 4:35 to play in the 3rd quarter. This is high school football on WSOF. Salem ready to receive as they trail by 15. And Nick Evanich set to kick it away. And this time it's going to go out of bounds. So Salem will get the football at the 35-yard line with 4:35 to go. And
that's the best field position they've started to drive with in a long time.
That will be their best field position other than starting at the Marlington 35 after only a 9-yard punt earlier in the game. On the drive, 3 plays, 39 seconds, 27 yards. Balderson, his 2nd touchdown run of the game, this one of 23 yards. Robbins' kick makes it 29-14.
Well, we've almost reached the point where this is pretty much a must scoring drive here for Salem. They really need to get on the scoreboard here because they haven't really proven that they can stop Marlington here as of late.
First down and 10, Salem from the 35. Left to right as the rain still falls. And Martin hands it off up the middle to Davis. Breaks a tackle to the 40, 45, midfield. Still on his feet. They can't bring him down to the Marlington 46-yard line. Spunky run from Eric Davis.
And we've seen him do that in the preseason scrimmages. So once he gets into open field, he is just a tough little guy to bring down. And that'll move the ball into Duke territory.
So 19 yards on the carry and the first down. Salem's first down of this quarter, only their 4th of the game. McLaughlin left, Jones right. And it's going to be Fritz this time, straight up the middle, and he dropped the football, and the Dukes have it again at the 41. 3 straight turnovers in successive possessions, and the Dukes will have it back with 4:07 to go.
And Fritz had a lot of running room on that, too. It looked like a nice play developing, perhaps some big things, but this rain, ever since it really started picking up in the latter part of the first half, both teams had a problem holding on to the ball, the Quakers especially.
So Marlington takes over, first down and 10. And Colt Snow to throw the screen again. Balderson with the catch to 35. Miss a tackle once, and he's going to be run down right at the initial line of scrimmage. Justin Lucas will run him down. So the Quakers do not give up a yard on first down. Seven catches tonight for Balderson out of the backfield for 67 yards.
He's been the do-everything guy.
On second down and 10 from the 42, up the middle, Allen. Still on his feet to the 45. There was just a big huddle of players, and all of a sudden Allen came out of it. So a gain of almost 5. It'll be third down and, well, let's call it 6.
And the rain coming down even harder. It is now third down, a long 6, with the ball on the Duke 46.
Frank to the right, and now Lilly comes in motion to the left. And they'll give it to Balderson. Big hole left side, still with room midfield. Right at the first down marker will be tackled.
He got it.
And it's going to be Robert Stem on the tackle. Nope, make it Mike Kolich. Correct that, and it's another first down.
That shows you the confidence that Marlington has in Balderson. Third down and fairly long. They're just going to give it to him on the ground until the Quakers prove that they can stop him.
Balderson tonight a total of 192 yards of total offense on 25 touches. From the Salem 47, here he is again. Oh, what a hole. 40. Middle of the field, slips to his feet at the 30, make it the 34-yard line, or he might have had more. Another first down, though.
Yeah, only the cut that he's been doing so well tonight, faking the Quakers. Now the field perhaps gave way under his feet that time, but stopped a bigger yardage play. But still a nice move from Balderson. And that'll move the sticks again. We're down to 1:49 here in the third quarter, and the Quakers absolutely cannot let Marlington score again here.
You know, we've talked a lot about Balderson, but boy, there have been some holes.
Yep.
First down at the 34, and Colt Snow to throw, and it's incomplete. Gabe Williams had it right through his hands and could not hang on. It was a little too tall for him. They were looking for Hughes on the curl-in pattern.
That would have been one of those beautiful layout kind of catches, but not to be, but a nice effort from Gabe Williams.
Talk about that offensive line. Andy Conrad, Tony Nichols, Bob Burnell, Chad Brady, Jason Wade. They have done a good job tonight. On second down and 10 from the Salem 35-yard line. Handoff inside Balderson, another gaping hole. 30, goes left. He's going to score. 15, 10, 5. He dives for the touchdown.
But
there is a flag back, and this one's going to come back. Oh, another great hole and another great run.
He's untouched.
Negates a 35-yard touchdown run, but holding against the Dukes.
Well, perhaps that's why the hole was so big. But you can't deny what Balderson has done. And the running game in the 2 games that we've seen here for the Quakers have given them fits on the defensive side. Nesbitt last week and Balderson this week.
So it's a 10-yard penalty, and that is only the 2nd penalty of the game. Both of them against Marlington.
How many Salem have?
Not none.
Yeah.
8 last week. So it is 2nd and 20 from the 44-yard line. And now Todd Frank will reset all the way to the right side with Lilly in the slot. Cold Snow rolls right, gets a great block from Allen. Dump off to Balderson, catch at the 41. And he's tackled at about the 35-yard line along the right sideline. Gain of 9. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
And they haven't been afraid to go to Balderson on the ground. And they may do it again here. Even if he doesn't get the conversion on 3rd down and 11, they may go for it on 4th down. This ball on the Salem 36-yard line, 3rd down and 11 with under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Quakers can't give up any yardage of any kind on this play.
McIlvain to the near side, Frank to the right, they'll roll to the left. Cold Snow being pressured, rolls to the outside, and Nick Bourne's going to bring him down at the line of scrimmage, the 36, and out comes the punting unit of the Marlington Dukes.
That's good, because had Marlington gotten any kind of yardage on that, that might have put it in their head to go for it on 4th down, but with no gain on that play, it'll make it 4th down and 11. And Marlington really, I don't think they have to punt here. There's 16 seconds. They might try and get it off.
Well, I would just let the clock run out.
Clock go on. That's what they're going to do, because the official didn't start his arm for the game clock, so that'll do it.
We've played 3 quarters from Riley Stadium. It is the Marlington Dukes 29, the Salem Quakers 14. The 4th quarter up next on WSOF.